Take a comfortable seat and have your feet planted on the ground. You can have your palms facing up or down. And you might close your eyes and just take a few breaths here. Through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. Bringing awareness into your body, your breath, and getting away from what's going on in the outside, coming right home to you. A few more breaths here, checking in. And you can bring your hands to your heart. Grateful for practicing today, just moving and breathing. Send something good out from your heart outward into the world, maybe a specific person or place. And release your arms. You can blink your eyes open. Bring your awareness now to your hips, your pelvis. That's going to be our area of focus today. And we're going to start with something that's maybe a little strange, but such good work. So I'd want you to just bring awareness into your right buttocks and contract your right buttocks. So your butt muscles, you're sitting on them. I just want you to contract the right side and then release the right side. And you might just think about it, okay? Intention counts. If it's not available, you're going to do that a few more times, squeezing just the right side and then releasing. And we try not to do it with our hands or our face. Squeezing just the right side. The leg is working more than I would like it to. Really just trying to contract the butt, but realizing it's all connected. Okay, releasing the right side, and now we'll go to the left side. Left buttocks, contracting and releasing. Notice there might be a difference between the sides. Left side contracting and releasing. A couple more times with the left. Staying relaxed in your body, but letting the parts work that are trying to work, but mostly the butt. Last one on the left side, we're contracting and releasing. Okay, take just a moment, both buttocks relaxed. Now we're going to do right, contract and release, and left, contract and release. So basically people are, if they're looking at you like, oh, they're doing nothing, no yoga happening today, when actually you're doing some great work for your backside. So we're alternating sides. Notice your breath as you contract one side and release, and contract the other side and release. One more each side. Okay, both sides relaxed, released. Take a full inhale, full exhale. Really, we want to always check back in with the breath. That's the anchor of our practice. Now we're adding on. So we're going to contract the right, contract the left, release both. Contract the left, contract the right, release both. Contract the right, holding, contract the left, holding, release both. Left side contract, right side contract, release Both my legs are shaking. They need to work less. The butt wants to work more. Okay, one more time each way. Butt, right side, contract, left, contract, and release both. Left side contracts, right side contraction, release both, and allow both to release. And I'm going to wiggle my legs, wiggle my arms, just wiggle my body, kind of let that go. We have one more part for today. So both contract at the same time, and then I want you to release in slow little bits. So we're trying to release a little percent, a little more, a little more, and a little more. Once you release all the way, contract again, both sides, left side and right side. Don't forget your breath, but slowly to release, just a little bit by little bit by little bit. That's tricky. Like part of my right side is like, whatever, I'm done. So just keep giving it your best effort, showing up for your buttocks. Okay, we have a couple more times. Both sides contract at the same time and slow motion, bit by bit. Releasing, 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 releasing. One more time. Little by little. Good. And once they're both released, just relax for a moment. Take 3 full breaths here, inhaling through your nose. Maybe close your eyes. Exhaling through your nose. 2 more breaths here. So I love, you can open your eyes if they're closed. I love that work. That is butt strengthening. Okay, so hips and buttocks, all this pelvic area, that's kind of where we're focused today. Now you can take your right leg and begin to take the right bottom part of your leg out to the side. You'll feel that probably in your hip. It's hip internal rotation, and you'll release and then go to the left side. Right side and left side. It's a little bit of a strange move, correct? But it's a beautiful way to sense the connection. What I'm moving down here is affecting up here. So internal rotation for the hip. Hello. Such nice work with the buttock strengthening. You can do that standing. We'll do it standing someday for sure. Okay, let's do one more each way. Right leg and left leg. Good, and come back to center. Now for the next part, I like to scoot forward a little bit. You don't have to, but just want to be tall wherever you are, kind of long in your spine, room for beautiful breath. And this pose, thread the needle, we often do lying down. One leg, I'm going to take the right leg on top of the left. So this is the pose, but I want to move in and out of the pose. This is also working. This is effort. You can hold your chair if that helps. You can even give your leg a little bit of assistance. We're going back and forth. So you may notice one leg finds this movement easier than the other side. Just say, okay, thank you. And you'll notice when I do it, it's tempting to kind of lean back. That helps me get the leg up there. But we want to stay as tall as we can. Leg coming up and leg coming up. Also notice the pace. So you see I can get this far and then I kind of have to hop the leg up there. Be right where you are and know that you're doing good work. We are working front of hip, side of hip, even some core. Lots of things working. The erectors of the spine to help us stay upright. Let's do one more, each leg. And of course, if you need to stop and rest at any time, please do. Rest as long as you like. Just be with your breath. All right, this time, the right leg will come up and we'll hold. So you can rest your hands on your thighs or down by your sides. And you may want to lean forward. Keep your spine long. And take some nice deep breaths here. You can, if you want to, open your mouth and exhale. So inhale through the nose and then open the mouth, exhale, and make some noise. I'm not doing that with the mic, but you get the idea. Inhale. Like you can really make some big noise, vocal exhale. It's very powerful at releasing. There's a lot of research these days about holding emotions and things in our bodies and the hips. We hadn't hold some stories in there. So those vocal exhalations, big breaths, powerful breaths can be very releasing. All right, release the right side and try the left, coming up, and then we hold. Maybe leaning forward, maybe not. This looks very casual, right? Oh yes, I'll take a side salad with a croissant. But it's not. We're doing a lot of work here. Connect to your breath. We'll take several more on this side. If you leaned forward, long in your spine. In the last few breaths on this side, consider the big vocal loud exhale, sighing it out, maybe making some nice sound, yelling. Do it in a way that feels good to you today for this practice. You may come back another day and feel completely different. And one more breath. And then you'll come back up and release. We have one more stretch. This is for the front hip and thigh. So you'll turn sideways in your chair. Make sure that you're solid on your chair. I don't want you to tip over. So we're going to take the left leg forward and the right leg down. So you get yourself turned so that the left leg is forward and the knee is up above your ankle-ish. Your right knee is below your right hip-ish. Your spine is long. You can curl the back toes under, press down through the front heel, press down through your back toes. And then one last action, and this is very subtle but very powerful. You try to draw the left leg back and the right leg forward. Looks like I'm doing nothing, but all the muscles just turned on. So I'm stretching and working. If it's available, reach your arms up to the sky, long in your spine. If this is too much, hands at your heart or hands on the thigh, really good. 2 more breaths here. And release your arms, release the legs, and turn to the other side. So the right leg is forward, the left leg is down. Different sides, so give yourself a moment, feel solid in your chair. Turn your back toes under. That's a bonus foot stretch. Do the feet affect the knees and hips? You bet. So this is really good. Knee over the ankle-ish, knee below the hip-ish. And then we add that bonus. We're pushing down and trying to drag the front leg back and trying to drag the back leg forward. Find a place that feels good for your arms. Be tall. Maybe smile here. 2 more breaths. A lot of work. Good work. Thank you for showing up. And we release. Arms come down. Release the legs. And come back to sit. Holy hips. All kinds of stuff going on. So thank you, hips. Let's let the hands rest on your thighs, palms up or down, and just take a few breaths here. And we let the body take in the work that we just did. So powerful to actually pause and pay attention to your breath. 3 more cycles of breath here. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for sharing today, your practice. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you, hips. Thank you, buttocks. I'll see you soon. Namaste.